good morning, and happy Wednesday, everybody. Again, I miss all of your faces each and every day that you're away from me. So I hope that these videos of our daily schedule each day is helping you to kind of stay focused and stay in the realm of learning and growing still during this time. So today's Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. I've got our schedule here as normal. Today's objectives. I'm not going to read them to you today because you are sixth graders and can read them to yourself. But this is another way to use kind of a tool to kind of check off, make sure that you've met all your objectives for today. You guys are able to work at home at your own pace, and some of you work a little bit quicker than others, and some of you need a little bit more time. So if you haven't noticed, I would like you to note that on a lot of these assignments on Google Classroom that I'm assigning to you, the due date or due time is 9 o'clock in the evening. So giving some of you who need a little bit more time that extra time. All right. So here is your list for Wednesday. Please make sure to keep your planner updated. It's a great tool to have, especially if you happen to have to get on the road for something and you can take your tablet or you can take a phone or something with you to continue to work on things during travel time as well. So all right, so word work is super and sir. It is in the word work section of our Google Classroom. It is in the form of a Google form. So the word work assignments that you've had in the weeks prior to the school closing down for this time, um, it's the same format. So you are going to see um, the words with their definitions, with these prefixed of super or sir, and then a multiple choice, and then some fill in the blanks using the proper words. So please don't try and speed through this. Make sure you take your time, reference the words and their definitions as much as you need to on that Google form. Okay, we are going to get into a novel engineering project based off of A Long Walk to Water. So if you look in the science section of Google Classroom, you'll see the very beginning instructions of that engineering project. So since we've already read the novel, gladly before all of this kind of chaos happened, um, you have some background on some of the problems that Salva and even Naya encountered during the novel. So the first step in the project is just to identify three particular problems that you might be interested in or want to focus on and kind of brainstorm what kind of solutions you could have for those problems. So remember, with this project, we're going to take it one step at a time. Just follow the instructions on Google Classroom and please email me or message me if you have any questions. Okay. After that, you can get started on math or, again, in the order of your choosing. Um, 4.2 area of triangles. So you have notes and practice. So please make sure that you're taking those notes first. They are on the Google Slides. I've color coded things so that hopefully for some of you it's really helpful with keeping keeping on track with the different parts of each shape. Okay, so make sure you take those notes, and then at the end of that, you can get on to big ideas through Clever and work on the practice problems that I have set out for you. Okay. I'd also like you to continue working on your ancient China collaborative slideshow. That is due this Friday. This Friday. And I would like to see all the work that you guys have been doing. I have been keeping track of those who have been on the slides. Please keep in mind, the Google Slides is not meant to have a ton of text. Use bullet points or um, just bits and pieces of notes to help get your point across. And if you come across any visuals as you are continuing with this, please add those in. Remember, visuals that are going to help with the understanding, not visuals that are just there to be silly or goofy or anything like that, okay? Then another new task we're going to work on is mosaic art arrangement. So I've linked Google Slide in our math section of Google Classroom under the art arrangement analysis, and you can go look through that slide. It explains what a mosaic is, and you'll see that the examples that I've shown you from some students in the past have been made from paper, and that's how we did it here in the classroom. But I encourage you to use anything else that might be around your house to create some kind of mosaic. Um, and then the other part of it is just trying to take a picture of it. Those of you who have a Chromebook, remember you can use the camera on the Chromebook, hold up your image, or maybe hold the Chromebook to your mosaic and snap a picture, and then copy and paste that into the um, the Google Doc that I've also attached to this assignment. And that's the first part that I want you to worry about. I don't want you to worry about any of the analysis until Friday, and I'll give further instructions on that. Right? Keep Reflex, keep Dreambox, keep reading, please. Um, Mrs. Gonzalez left an awesome kind of tutorial that I posted on today's Google Classroom update on how to get a library card online, how to look online for books that you can read through our public libraries during this time. Remember, you can still go onto Britannica School and look at articles on there as well. Make sure you discuss what you read. You make sure you understand it, and then some of those you'll be able to take AR quizzes on. I noticed that some of you who listened to me read the book The Water Princess last week on Friday actually took the AR quiz on it, and so that's awesome. Quizlet to practice those strong power vocab words and math flashcards, Typing Club, and Imagine Learning. So I want you to know that Imagine Learning is also a great tool to use to practice those reading skills so that you don't slip back during this time, okay? And you will have a closure question. Please do so at the end, kind of closer to the end of your day, or towards the end of finishing all of your tasks. I'm also reading those, trying to reply to those as often as possible, and those are giving you some points as well. All right. Okay. So can't wait to see you again whenever that may be. Don't forget our class Flipgrid. You can go back to any of the days and watch the videos and respond to any of them as well. Remember, I see them first. And if you prefer to keep the communication on Flipgrid just between you and me, please just note that in your video, and I'll make sure that it stays private just between you and me. Or I might show some of the really awesome videos that I get to the rest of the group going on Flipgrid. All right. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see